Hello everyone, this is Serge Moore. Welcome to another episode of New Belt Day Review. Today's review is a big one. We've been looking forward to this one for a long time. It's for a 7.2 millimeter HD AWA Lawler belt made by Mateen Ahmed. I've ordered belts from Mateen before. I had two that I won in a raffle, ended up giving one away and selling the other as they were just 2 millimeter belts. But the art on them was very, very good. So I figured he's making HD now. I want to see one of these AWA belts because I've always wanted it. So Mateen knows I'm making this video. I advised him of that earlier on. And as he knows and everyone else knows, I'm always 100% honest on these reviews. I have not advised him of any issues I might have found, and I won't. I don't expect him to make good as much as any other maker. I want to make these reviews according to how the belt arrives on their first day. So no chances to fix anything. So let's move on now. Let me give you an overview of what happened with this. I ordered this belt back on February 26th. It was right after he announced that he was making these. And it took about 16 weeks, which is a little longer than normal, but it's a different type of belt, so I figured it might take them a little longer, and then they've had holidays and all that. So 16 weeks, 4 months is not that bad to wait, especially when other people are waiting years for belts. Now let me give you the measurements on this. The strap is 52 inches long, so it's big enough to wear for most of us. And the plates, of course, are 7.2 millimeter. As far as customer service, I cannot say enough about how great Mateen's customer service is. He sent me pictures from day one when they first acid bath the plates. And then as we went on, I basically watched the belt be made through these pictures, which I think is excellent work by him. He answered any questions I asked immediately, and he also asked me questions when it was almost done if I wanted a belt tip or a logo plate. We both know that this belt doesn't take either one of those, so I was fine with not putting them on there. But he did make the effort to ask, which other makers might have just put it on there thinking it's right, and then you get a belt and you're like, this doesn't belong here, and now you ruin the leather. So excellent customer service, no complaints at all. Now I'm gonna show you the belt. Are you ready? Because I'll tell you what, it's a pretty one. It's beautiful. Here we go. There she is. The AWA 7 millimeter Lawler World Title. And let's get up close here so you can see the details. The nickel is amazing. You can tell it's basically a mirror. The etching is very, very nice. Very deep. Look at that. And there's the thickness of the plates. And the detail. Like, he really, really did a good job. Look at the side plate. There's the thickness again. There's the thickness of the leather. It's an amazing belt. Now, let's go into the details on this belt. First off, let's start with the leather. Now, the leather is super, super floppy. Here's my favorite test for leather. There you go. See? Pretty floppy. And it's pretty clean. Has some basic etching. Just a basic clamshell etching. It is pretty thick. Doesn't smell like American leather, but that's understandable. There are your snap boxes. And this is another thing I didn't know he did, but now he's putting ELT belts, Mateen Ahmed, his signature on the leather, which is pretty cool. I didn't know he was doing that already. So it adds a little bit of extra oomph when people see that, because they know it was made by him. Now, the plates. The plates are beautiful. They're going to be a headache to clean, but they're not as thick as I imagined they would be, but I'm pretty sure that's my fault, because I probably had an unrealistic expectation of what a 7mm belt would look like. But even then, it is very, very thick. You can tell the difference on the etching. You can tell the difference with the thicker plate. The etching was clean. It was deep. And like I said, the shine and the reflection on it is amazing. I use it as a mirror sometimes. But the only issue I had, the sidebars are welded in, which is a plus for me too. The only issue I had with the plates was the actual gold plating. There were several parts in it where, since it's dual plating, they went over. Let me show you right here on this leaf. You see that right there? It went over, did it there. There's a few spots like that all around it. But that's it. That's all I could find on the plates. There's also a little bit of gold that didn't catch here on these bars. But otherwise, there's not much else I can say to complain about this belt. Let's do a final score here. Customer service. No doubt he is a absolute 100% 10. Excellent customer service. Keeps you informed throughout. Pictures, updates. 100%. You can count on Mateen. I would send him any amount of money knowing that I'm going to get a belt and not ripped off. The plates, although they were not as thick as I imagined, like I said, it's not his fault. It was my fault. But they are very nice. The etching is clean, very deep. Like I said, there were some plating issues, but I like that he screwed in, or didn't screw in, the side bars, and they're welded in. So I'm gonna give the plates a score of an 8. The leather, I'm gonna give it a 6. It's not bad, but it's not great. I have had better belts from overseas, better leather, but I like the strap. I think it works out fine. But I'm gonna give it a 6 because it's not great leather. Overall score, I think it's a great belt. It's not perfect. Like I said, there were some plating issues, but altogether, it's an absolute beautiful baby. It's going up in my display. The only thing I'm gonna say is, as far as ordering HD from anyone right now, it's kind of, the jury's out on whether it's worth spending that much money on these thicker plates. I've seen 4mm plates that look just as good as this, and they were probably half the price. But if you want, maybe not this belt, but another belt made in HD, I'm pretty sure that you're gonna get your money's worth. So, HD right now, jury's out. It probably will get better as he's just starting out, and I know there's other makers also making HD. The jury's out. I suggest we wait and see what people get. Are they excited? Are they happy with their HD? Was it worth the money? To me, yes. I enjoy this belt. Would I do it again? Probably not. And that's my review. Thank you all for watching. Please share, please subscribe, and thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Mateen, thank you for the beautiful belt. You all have a great day.